Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back, welcome back. It is Saturday afternoon. It is football time. It is Canadian football time. We got the Montreal Alouettes and the Calgary Stampeders. So now it's a little bit loud in my ear. But there we go. Okay. Yeah, the Alouettes are 1.5 point favorites. Calgary is home. I like the Alouettes in this one, but I'll be going for the Stamps because I am a Stamps fan. But the Alouettes are freaking good. They are too good, and I don't know. They could even win the whole thing this year, the whole Grey Cup. I don't want to think about that. We're going to hope the Stamps can fight on. There's a lot of bottom teams. There's a lot of bad teams out of the 9. So as long as the Stamps are in it, they got a puncher's shot in the playoffs. But we're still in week 7. We're a third of the way through the season. This marks the 1/3, week 7 out of 21. So, awesome. Welcome in, Raider, Magic Man, Russell. Thank you again, Delay, for the redirect. We got KQ here, Giants fan. Let's freaking go. This game is on CBS Sports Network today. So, CBS Sports Network, not on CFL Plus, where we missed a few minutes of the game yesterday. Then we will also be covering the Argonauts and the Ticats later. But we have about a half-hour gap in between there. But we'll be fine. McMahon Stadium in Calgary. Yep, I gotta set up the redirect. That I have to do. Since we have a moment, I will do that. But you guys put in the chat who you guys are going for. 1 for the Owls and Stamps. 2, let us know who you guys are going with. So blast that in the chat, people. And if you haven't voted on the poll, do that as well. And I will set up my redirect while we have a moment. I'm hoping Vernon Adams keeps up his no interception tour going and throws a whole bunch of touchdowns and makes it interesting with the Alouettes. Can they win at home? Yes. Will they? Yeah. I hope. Magic Man and Giants fan going for the Stamps. Let's get it. Aloha, Russell. Welcome. Go Montreal in general. All good there, RF. All good. If that's the team you're going for, that's the team you want to win, then awesome. Good luck. All right, one side is set up. Got to do the vertical side. What up, Blue? Going for the Alouettes. All right. Colts fan in the building. Thanks for being a monthly member. Appreciate that. Thank you. Delay going for the Stamps. One of the rare things we agree on. Well, at least today. I was doing a little bit more research before I do my whole picks for each division and the playoffs and everything. Still looking up things and getting a feel for the teams. But definitely can't do all my picks yet. It's still a little far out. Rosters aren't nowhere near as set, but that's still going to take a while. But I need a few more weeks before I can go through my picks. Got to go and check things out and study everything before I go week by week, which is going to be fun. I want to do it, but I'm learning more and more about these teams before I do that. That is my plan. Getting ready for, September 9th kickoff for the NFL. But we're covering the CFL all the way to November 15th. So don't you worry, people. We'll have the CFL and NFL nonstop. It is going to be a crazy time of football. We're going to have CFL on Fridays and Saturdays. And then NFL on Sundays, Mondays, Thursdays. It's going to be bonkers. Bonkers yet again for football. And then we got, at the end of September, we have the Avalanche starting up. So we'll be covering a bunch of those. I got 52 to 55 games written down. That's not even including the Nuggets games that'll be starting up too. So we'll see about that. But we got to cover football, Canadian football, then the Avalanche, then goes the Nuggets on my list of things to stream. All right, I think everything is good to go. One more thingamabob. 120 days into the Great Goblet of Fire. What's up, Dallas? Welcome in, Godin and Tom. I missed your messages. I'll have to check that out in a second. And Steve from New Hampshire has arrived. Let's go. You'll just turn heel and just start agreeing with me 100%? That'll make me rage out even more. I don't believe it. You're a liar. You definitely won't do that. Let's go. What am I missing? I feel like I'm missing one little thing. Oh, tonight we have a UFC fight night. Hopefully there's not 2 fights that last a total of 2 minutes. If you guys are going to watch the UFC. Yeah, I was worried that some of these games might be canceled, but as of right now, we were able to get yesterday's game in. The smoke and the fire is not doing anything. And this game as well, out there in Calgary, no issues with that. The UFC is tonight at 8 o'clock Eastern, so I will be streaming when that starts. All right. I want to get more into it, but with all this football, I don't get front row seats to watch the UFC too much. Delay had gotten here when he starts using QBR. Domes are what real football players prefer. Football fans prefer. Yeah, you take out the variables. Take out all the weather. You want to know who wins in a vacuum. Anyways, you get that in pretty much all other sports. And it is kickoff time. Let's go. And bouncing out of bounds. The Stamps. On the opening kickoff, they kick it out of bounds around the 25 and get the flag. What up, DJ? Welcome on in. DJ Gene on the vertical side. Thank you for the jewels. Appreciate the high five. Bang. High five. There it is. I feel like I got Rich Eisen in my ear. He's not calling this game, is he? I didn't check to see who the announcers were, but interesting. All right, so the Alouettes will start with the ball at their own 50 after the terrible kickoff. Thanks a lot, Nakatami. Nonsense. And fakes the handoff, goes up top, a little pressure in his face, and incomplete. Alexander trying to get it to Mason, but that is not going to work. Trying to get it to his fullback, so get Davis on his back. The main trouble the Stamps have with the Alouettes is they don't get enough pressure on Davis Alexander, and he will throw the ball everywhere and destroy them. QBR is a legit statistic. Wow, look at this. Delay knows what he's talking about now. This is crazy. Thank you, Godin. Appreciate that. Appreciate the birthday wishes. Pressure, looking, throws it over the middle. Get him! Come on! What is going on? He gets about 18 on the short little dinker over the middle. What is that garbage? Garbage, I tell you. Garbage. He just dumps it off to Tice for like 4 yards and turns it to 18 for a first down. Nonsense! Nonsense, I tell you. Oh, yeah, we had to postpone our bar crawl, lunch and bar crawl to next week, I believe. Not sure if it's this Wednesday or might be Wednesday in August. Dumps it up top and gets about 7 dragged out of bounds. Webb on the tackle. Man, oh man, that was Dubois on the catch and run. The QBR, can't go wrong. Hold on. All right. Come on. Let's go. Play some defense. They give him 8. It's 2nd and 2 at the 34-yard line in the pistol. Hands it off and gets about 2 just short of the first down. So it'll be 3rd and inches, but they'll sneak and get it. The CFL season has started already. Thank you, Arno. Yes, it started 7 weeks ago, since this is week 7. Well, anyways, welcome in on the vertical side. Glad to have you. You're only a third late to the party, but it's okay. It's okay. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. August 5th. The last remaining days before I go back to work. I've got 3 weeks left. 3 weeks left. Alright, I wrote it down. Alright, let's stuff them. No points for you. 3rd and inches. They are 8 for 9 on 3rd and short. This is one of the lame things with the CFL. There's a few, but the 3rd and shorts, with the way that they set up their offensive and defensive line with that yard, the yard gap that they have to leave open, it causes these 3rd and shorts, and they make them so easy to get. And motion up top and sneaks it through. It wasn't much of a push at all. Didn't get really anywhere, but he gets a few inches. So it's going to be a first down for Alexander and the Alouettes. Moving the chains, unfortunately. Moving the chains. Saddle up. Last week. Yeah, that's right. They just played last week. 22 for 30, 301 yards, 1 touchdown, no interceptions. And the Alouettes won. Yeah, I'm so not used to, like, you play a team and then you play them the next week. That does happen here and there for the Canadian Football League. And in the UFL. But NFL, never! And runs it through, pounding his way to breaking tackles. Should have been 5 yards. He turns it to freaking 14, 15 yards. Disgusting. What is going on with the terrible tackling by the Stampeders? Tice running people over. Jeez. The Stamps are all decked out in their reds because they're home. The Alouettes have their navy blue pants, red trim, white jerseys, navy blue numbers, and navy blue helmets. Montreal for the win? Probably. But we hope that the Stamps can win one back and get to 500 after losing last week. Huge hole and gone! The cameraman late to the party, late to the handoff as Tyson shot at the cannon through the middle for a touchdown, but there's a flag down. Alexander thinks it's against the Stamps. It is a penalty against the Stamps, and it's declined. Touchdown, Alouettes. No defense. Weak sauce. Huge hole. Montreal's going to win. They're up 6-0. Bang. Tice takes it all the way, diving into the end zone. Untouched there. Untouched. Sickening. All right, extra point will make this 7-0. And bang, the extra point is good. Who's the top team in the CFL? Probably the Alouettes right here. The Alouettes and the Elks are up there. The Riders are up there. Those are the top 3. And then it's the Stamps, maybe the Argos, and then the rest of the garbage. Tice is like a machine. RF loving it. Loving it. The Rhino, not so much. Not a fan. Calgary's got this. I would like to agree with you. I'd like to say that they do. I hope Vernon Adams plays a great game. But yeah. Montreal won 37-30 last week. So the defense for the Stamps was just, it's not good. It's mind-boggling. Mind-boggling at times. Last week, Vernon Adams threw for 272 and 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. And Davis Alexander threw for 301 and a touchdown, no interceptions. They couldn't handle Tice. Last week he ran for 94 on 13 carries. So 7.2 average and a touchdown. And he's already starting out with a huge average and a touchdown. So, ridiculous. Ridiculous already. Not a fan. Let's see. Alexander 2 for 3, 27 yards. And Tice 3 for 32 and a touchdown. Lovely start. The Stamps have learned so much since last week and have adjusted so hardcore. Thanks to the jewels there. Arnold sent a thumbs up. Let's go. Appreciate the jewels. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Every time we get a donation, that is awesome. Oops. Wrong one. There we go. So he's run to the right. The push just pushes the whole offensive line to the side. He cuts back and just gone. We missed that cutback from the cameraman. And the kickoff into the end zone in the air. And all the way 15 yards deep in the end zone for the kneel down. Go, Owls, go, says the Sandlot. Welcome in. Miami in the house. The 305. The 305. 14 touchdowns on the season. No interceptions so far for Vernon Adams Jr. Welcome in, Untouched. Welcome in. Glad to have you. Good luck to your Alouettes. They should have and are having a mighty fine season. But there's nobody undefeated. So, that is the way of the world. Cheers there, Morrow. So, they get the Rouge. It's 8-0. And the run down low gets about 12 yards and out of bounds. Bam. First down for Mills. There we go. So the Rouge on the kickoff, and it's 8-0 Alouettes. Well, let me fix the screen. No. All right, there we go. And the vertical side is good as well. Now we're good. And rolling to the right side, Adams dumps it off. Bad pass. Anthony Richardson at its finest, trying to dump it off to the running back on the run and guns it too far. Ugly. What's up, what's up, what's up? District Nation in the house. Fellow streamers in the building. Dr. Delay and District Nation. Make sure you check out both of those guys and subscribe to the channel. Baseball and football streamers. And looking, throws it up top, little high, but makes the grab and past the 50, well, inside the 50 to 49, but it's 2 yards short of a first down for the Stamps. So it'll be 3rd and 2. Let's see what the Stamps do. What up, Antonio? As long as they make it to 3-3, you'll be a happy Stamps fan. Ugh, I would love to see it, Antonio. Would love to see it. And do they have Vaughn out there? I think Vaughn's out there on 3rd and 2. And the flag's coming down. Oh, time count violation. They were trying to draw them off sides and they don't go for it. Now they have to punt. Hello, Sandlots. Like it up, sub it up. Thank you, people. Thank you, moderators. Thank you, awesome Rhino Nation. It was just a little bit long for going for it, but they will punt it away. And bounces in the end zone and out of the side of the end zone. And a flag down. They're taking a commercial break. They're not going to announce the penalty yet. They will announce it when we get back. But it went into the end zone and bounced out the side of the end zone, so there goes that. No rouge for you. Oh, the Pirates won 7-1 over the Guardians today. That delay covered. All right. So commercial break, 8-0 Alouettes. We have a doubleheader today. Argos and Tiger Cats coming on after this tonight. The World Cup's coming on in a little while, but nobody cares. Nobody cares. Well, some people care. Some people care about the World Cup. Whew, all right. I did not make a cup of coffee. I was going to make one. I'm like, I'm not in the mood for a cup of coffee. So maybe at halftime, maybe in a little while, we'll just stick with the water for now. The Birdwatcher's got to be streaming. That game's in the bottom of the first. Not bad. Let's see if there's anybody else out there in Streamland while we have a moment. When will the temperature cool off out there in Georgia? We got to wait till the NFL season. Once things hit to September, things might start to cool off a little bit there, Tony. We have a little time. Simon, go Owls, go! Interesting. Oh, man. They better not go up a 2-touchdown lead to start this game. I will lose my mind. Let's get a turnover. Let's get a 2-and-out. Let's get a stop. Let's get something. All right, so... yeah, so the kick goes out of bounds, so they get it at the 45-yard line. They can't do anything right. Tice on the run through the middle. Stamps kicking team is a disaster. Ridiculous. I'm gonna flip out. I'm gonna be okay. You're looking to the forward to the World Cup tomorrow. All right. They got the third place game on in a little while. All right, at the 50 after the 5-yard run by Tice, takes the snap. Alexander, plenty of time to pass, throws it over the middle for 3. So it'll be 3rd and 2. They have to get to midfield. And Montreal should punt. Yes, it was about the same distance that the Stamps were in before. And yes, the Alouettes will punt. There we go. That is what we needed. Let's go. All right, punts it away, angling it to the 8 down low, past the 15, and chopped down at the 18-yard line. Hoo-ah, that was McAllister on the return there. Yeah, it's a lot of Tice early. Tice. And we're already halfway through the first quarter, 8-0 Alouettes. Dr. Delay has a second game tonight. Yeah, he starts a little bit before my second game later. Delay with a doubleheader. Can't go wrong. I feel like I need a little more energy. Maybe I should go get that cup of coffee. You know what? I'm going to put the coffee on. We'll see. I feel like I need some energy. I need some life. I need something. Alright, I popped that on. We'll get in a little while. Give me some life. Bring some energy. I did take a little nap before. But yeah. What in the world? Come on. Come on, come on, come on. What happened? My internet is fine. What in the world? Go back into it. Something's being weird. My internet is perfect. But we got the Circle of Death on CBS Sports Network. Come on. Something's going on with YouTube TV. Come on. Opposite of a Nordique. One second, people. YouTube TV is crapping out. Come on. Come on! You never crap out. Usually it's CFL Plus that craps out. Alright, we're back. Anybody else having any issues? Okay, there, it's back. All right, at the 22-yard line, 2nd and 6. We missed the first down. My apologies. Throws it up top, too high and incomplete to Brooks. So 2 and out by the Stamps. So we didn't miss much. It was probably a run by Mills for 4 yards. But let me see. Yep, it was throwing to Brooks. What was the last play? Oh, he completed a pass to... Oh, Philpotts. So it was a pass to Philpotts. That's where we missed. But 2 and out by the Stamps. They have to punt it away. Fail. All right. The Owls get the ball back. Here we go. Let's it bounce to the 46. Down to the 43. Scoops it up. And gets to the 51-yard line. Give us a break from the smoke of the fires. All the way to Georgia? That is insane. Need to put a wall and a dome around Canada. Yikes. The under is cashing for show. What up, Ram? Yeah, last week it was 37-30, so it hit 67 points. But this is a slow start. For the Stamps, of course, this is only 8-0 Alouettes. But, yeah. We should get a lot of action. The Stamps defense usually doesn't slow down Davis Alexander. And Adams has been playing pretty efficiently this year. No interceptions. So, pretty darn solid. Ridiculous. Phil Swift. Flex Seal? Flex Seal? Anybody buy that garbage? Anybody buy any of that garbage? Do these, commercials actually work? Who can tell me they actually bought something? They punch, a zillion holes in this boat. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 holes. And then they fix it up with Flex Seal power putty. And then he's out, freaking on the ocean or something, like the boat is safe. I'd be like, nope. I would need 7 life jackets if my boat has 9 holes in it and it's filled up by putty, power putty. What is going on? Why is YouTube crapping out? Is anybody else using YouTube? There's a whole bunch of issues right now. What the heck, man? Alright. Flex Seal power putty. What the heck? Oh, it's driving me bonkers. It's driving me insane already. That's twice. Anyways. And we got the Circle of Death. What is happening? I'm going to lose my freaking mind. What's going on with YouTube? It says my internet is fine. It's got to be YouTube. All right, hold on. The Alouettes have the ball. Alouette is a songbird. Did they move the field goal post in CFL? It's supposed to happen next year. Next year, 2027 there, RF. What is happening? All right, now we're back. I don't know what's going on with YouTube TV today. But it's 3rd and 8 of the Alouettes. We missed the 2 players. I'll show you what just happened. I didn't get to see what happened, but the Alouettes get to the 50-yard line of the Stampeders, and they'll have to punt it away. Let's see. Oh, he was sacked. We missed an 11-yard sack. And the kick down low and bouncing out of bounds at around the 11-yard line of the Stamps, and that's where they'll take over. And then he threw a complete pass to Sneed, but short of the first down. Sorry about that, people. Don't know what's going on with YouTube TV. 11-yard sack. Thank you, RF. Thank you. Yeah, that's twice. It better stop this nonsense. Oh, it's a 3rd. I don't know what's going on. All right, I was just about to run. Yeah, they're showing the Philpott brothers. Jalen and Tyson. Very nice. But all right, back-to-back awesome matchups between the brothers. Let's get Jalen to come to the Stamps. I'm sorry, Tyson to come to the Stamps. Hands it off. Here we go. Breaks the tackle. Mills gets out to the 16, about 4 yards on the run. Man, oh man. All right, so it'll be 2nd and 6 yet again for the Stamps. Drive down the field, score a touchdown, make it interesting. I'm okay. Flex Seal is guaranteed by a company named Swift Response for 30 days. So after 30 days, the boat will sink. Well, that sounds about right. For 30 days, the putty survives for 30 days, and it gets all puttied out, and you're like, do. Drops by the pass, Adamson up top. Another awful throw. He throws it short to Philpott. And 3rd and 6. Sometimes Vernon Adams' accuracy is just so bad, as we're seeing so far today. All right, so the Alouettes probably get good field position on this punt. The good old Google coming through there, Sandlot. So they'll be punting from about their own 6-yard line. Bang, punts it away. Foomp. Short kick, returning from the 54-yard line of Calgary's territory. Trying to get to the outside. And gets to about the 50, I believe. About the 50, Alfred on the return. Spain and Argentina tomorrow, 3 o'clock Eastern time. No over in this game. It's going to be under all day. All day. Should I cover the World Cup tomorrow? I'll put on the title like, the World Cup Soccer is Boring Final. Throwing it down low and gets to about the 46, 4 or 5 yards on the reception there to Philpott. And I'll try to get the soccer haters, and we can have a watch along on soccer for the people that don't enjoy soccer, but they're watching it anyway. What do you think? Should I do it? Do a ridiculous watch party where I just trash on the World Cup. That'd be hilarious. Maybe I'll make the title World Cup. Do not watch this crap with me. Watch it with me. Anyways, Alexander throws it over the middle, hits his man first down. Gets about 11 yards on that catch and run. Sneed on the reception. Twice in 2 days, trouble with the game. Well, yesterday was that was on the CFL side there, Sandlot. That was on the CFL Plus with the website. That was a couple glitches with YouTube TV. And it's not like my internet's going out. I haven't had any hiccups with that. It was like saying strong nonstop. It didn't say I didn't lose any bit of connection. So that's weird. Going up top, hits his man at the 22 and out of bounds at the 19. Sneed again. Bam. Wabam. There's some donation links if anybody wants to donate, which you don't have to, but feel free. As long as we get some more subscribers and chatters up in here. The goal is 9 subs to get to 8280. So if we can get 9 subscribers, that is the mission. That is the plan. All right, the Owls on the attack inside the danger zone at the 18. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff. Pressure, thrown it to the end zone, wide open, overthrown. Oh, man, tries to hit Sneed, but 2 to 3 yards too deep at the back of the end zone. He had him. The Stamps are attacking, and Alexander threw it too deep. A little bit of a panic, perhaps, but off the mark. Should have been an easy touchdown by the Alouettes. Man, oh man, the pass rush got him in the face. The play design worked perfectly. The safety late to get back deep, and the Stamps get away with one there. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Thanks for the sub. Shout yourself out. I'll shout you out. 8 subs away. You're awesome. Freaking awesome, Rhino Nation. Takes the snap. Rushing 5. All day to pass, of course, to the end zone. Wide open. Drops it in there. What is happening? The Stamps try to converge on Speaker, but perfect throw, perfect play, and the Alouettes get the touchdown. 14-0. This defense sucks. They never get much of a pass rush, and then the secondary just gets burned. It's like they're like not even trying to cover anybody. They're just running around randomly. What up, Pittsburgh? Welcome on in. Congrats on your Pirates winning, was it 7-1? 7-1 over the Guardians, and the extra point is up and good. Bang. All right, so 15-0 Alouettes on top of the Stamps. Nonsense, I tell you, nonsense. Oh, man, no life from the Stampeders on offense or defense here in the first quarter. And they are taking a little commercial break. I will run away for a minute. Put the coffee on, because that'll just get me more angry to rip the Stamps to shreds. Good stuff. You're from Delay right there, Pittsburgh? Awesome. Alright, now it's time to get all fired up, people. Fired up! That's what we should call the show. Fired up. Rhino and Delay, fired up! But, Dr. Delay and the Rhino Breakdown. Starting up at the end of August. Hopefully keep that winning streak rolling later on tonight in the doubleheader. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Great toss by Alexander. That's right, Steve. And I hated it. Returning for the 22 out to the 36 before McAllister is chopped on down. And out comes Vernon Adams again. Time to complete the passes. Instead of throwing it over the head or at the feet of your wide receivers, that is not a good plan. Not a good plan. They're saying, the announcer's saying to run the ball. Give it to Dietrich Mills. Yeah. I agree. But Adams still has to pass the ball well, efficiently. Ugh. All right, I'm okay. All right, here we go from the 37. Play action fake. Adams wants to go downfield. Nothing open all day to pass. And checks it down. Little juke. Brooks gets about 12. No, sorry, it's Philpott. Philpott on the reception. 12 yards. Moving the chains. There are my socials. I got my Instagram up there. The Twitter, a.k.a. X. The TikTok. I'm starting to post more things on there. Trying to put out little shorts on YouTube as well. Facebook. Rising Rhino. Discord. Trying to be more active with the peoples out there in the world. So make sure you follow me on any of the social media. Here we go with a 48-yard line. Go Stamps, go. And in the pistol, hands it up through the middle. Nowhere to go. Gets a yard, maybe two by Mills. That's the problem with running the ball. You don't get much. The second and long hurts. Hoo-wah. Hoo-wah. All right. That's going to give me some life. One sip to bring me to life. All right. Just about 2 minutes into the second. 15-0 Stamps are losing. 15-0 Alouettes. Stamps at their own 50. Second and 8. Sends him in motion. A little blitz around the outside. Adams going deep down low. Overthrown by about 2 or 3 yards. Incomplete. He had him by a step, but can't make the reception there as Brissett, and there's a flag down. Holding on the Stamps. Declined. And the Stamps have to punt it away. 2 and out. Oh, so it wasn't a 2 and out, my bad. It just feels like it. He does a corner route, and it's just a bad pass. Just another bad pass. Whether it's 2 yards away, 10 yards away, or 35 yards downfield. Bad pass. And the Stamps punted away, bouncing at the 11. Scoops it up at the 8, and clobbered down at the 15. 15-0 Alouettes. No signs of life for the Stamps yet. Do they not realize they're home? You're the home team, Calgary. You're the freaking home team. All right. We'll be fine. We're hanging in there, people. We're hanging in there. La 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 la. Got about 700 views so far. Hopefully get this over in the 2,000 to 3,000 range today. 2,000 to 3,000. All right. I don't even know who's fighting tonight for the UFC. Last week was the big fight. Oh, I thought there was two big fights with Paddy Pimblay, Paddy Bombaddy, Paddy the Baddie, and then there was also Conor McGregor. But 2 minutes total. Ridiculous. Hopefully the fights are better today. It's out in Oklahoma City. But it's on Paramount Plus if you're at home. Usman and Duplessis. Yeah, I've been out of the loop of the UFC for the last 6 years. Moved to Colorado, and everything outside the football world is a little shaky. Football and teaching world, everything else doesn't exist. 37-30 was a close game for the Stamps. They had a chance. But here we are losing 15-0 in the first half, and I don't like it. Dave Dickinson. Yes, the Dave Dickinson. Needs to be fired. Puts his pants on one leg at a time. Hands it off through the middle. Tice for 5. And the ref in this game is the biggest Stamps hater. And reffing always... Oh, he's the op. This guy's the biggest Stamps op. You know, I never really look at the refs and put much account into them. But I really should check that out across the board and see, like, how they favor teams over other teams. Because the stats are out there. I have to check AI, but there's got to be somebody that collects the data. Oh, we call more penalties on this team than that team and stuff like that. Be interesting to see. And play action fake and swings it up top and hits Tice again, getting first down to the 35. Oh my gosh! Gets clobbered out of bounds. He might have been out of bounds, and then that's going to be a 15-yard penalty. Oh man, he wants to review it. He thought he was still in bounds when he clobbered him, but I thought Tice was out of bounds on the other side of the screen. Let's see. Oh, that's a late hit. That is high and late. That's going to be slapped with a 15-yarder. Number 45. Bang, that sap comes in and goes, bow. And he stepped out of bounds and blasted him high. That was terrible, sap. Terrible. Awful. That is a late hit. That is a 15-yard penalty. They're booing out there in Calgary, but that's legit. That's a terrible penalty. How do I get the CFL in the States? It's on CBS Sports Network. Dumps it up top, hits his man, first down the sideline. Still going. Oh my God, he's running untouched for like 25, 30 yards. To Mason. And a huge first down for the Alouettes. I'm not ready for that one. Not ready for anything. And it's all the way down to the 25-yard line of Calgary. Ugly, man. Ugly. 34 yards. 34 yards. Oh, just a pass down to the flat. 34 yards. This is the Stamps defense. Thought the Stamps have the revenge on their minds after last week. You thought wrong. And fakes the pass down low, has plenty of time, rolling out to the right, nowhere to throw, across his body, wide open at the 11. Hits his man and then jukes one defender, and Snead jogs into the end zone for a touchdown. Unbelievable. No pressure on Alexander, rolls out of the pocket, throws across his body, wide open receiver, gets past the defender and easily gets into the end zone. This is disgusting football by the Stamps today. This is just straight up horrendous football. They are just getting sliced and diced on offense and defense. They have not done one thing right today. Not one single thing. This could get out of hand. It's almost out of hand already. It's 21-0, but this could be embarrassingly out of hand. And the extra point is up and good. It's 22-0. This is what happens when you have no defense and no offense. You're losing 22-0 here in the second quarter. 4.5 minutes into the second quarter, you're down 3 touchdowns. This is pretty brutal. This, I would have to say, is a rough watch right now. A rough watch. Yikes. What are you going to do? They're laying an egg. The Stamps are laying an egg. It's pretty ugly, I must say. Pretty ugly. But anyways, hit that like button, follow button, and subscribe button wherever you guys are watching. We are on YouTube. We are streaming on the vertical and horizontal side, whether you're watching on your TV or your laptop or your phone or iPad. We got 2 different setups to watch. Choose what you prefer. And we're also on the purple side and green side and double green side. But they are pretty quiet on those other avenues. YouTube is the big one for streaming watch parties and play-by-plays. The other apps are like more gaming and other nonsense. But not so much for this sports stuff. Alright, as long as we keep it only 3 scores, only 3 touchdowns, we have a chance. Anything on top of 3 scores, and it'll be messy. Yeah, all the extra time to pass, he gets wide open. It's just wide open. Everybody leaves him. It just hits him wide open. They all go towards Alexander because the defensive line can't get any pressure, can't force any bad passes, hurry the throw, nothing. Returning from the 30, right to left, here we go, 35, 40, McAllister to the 48-yard line. That's probably the best thing that happened for them today. Adams 3 for 7, 23 yards. Cool. Let's go, Stamps. They're going to need a lot of help. A lot. Appreciate it there, Steve. Hopping on both sides. Awesome. Appreciate the love and support. All right, at the 49, rather. Sets him in motion, only rushing 4. Pressure coming through. Adams avoids, gets hit as he throws it, and almost intercepted. Could have been a fumble. You got to scoop that up. It gets shellacked as he throws it. It's a freaking dying quail of a pass, and it'll be 2nd and 10. Shellacked. He doesn't have the time to pass like Davis Alexander does. Bang. Probably would have threw an interception there anyway. We'll take the incompletion. All right, 2nd and 10. It's supposed to be a good game. It's supposed to be. It's like the first ranked team versus the 4th. You think it'd be a decent match? Oh my God, Adams maneuvering around the pocket and slips down and gets sacked. Another 2 and out. The refs, they're a disaster. I wouldn't say it's the refs destroying the Stamps today. I would say the Stamps are destroying the Stamps today. And the Alouettes are destroying the Stamps today. And bouncy on the punt, takes into the end zone, but returns it out to about the 13-ish. Alfred on that return. Yeah, the Stamps are playing horrendous. This is pretty ugly of a start. 22-0, 9 minutes left in the first half. As they show a little bit of Alberta. Very nice. Alberta. How about Caitlin Clark last night, dropping 45 points and 10 assists? That's like the highest combo for the Fever ever. 45 and 10. The most points with like 10 assists or something like that. So it's a huge double-double for Caitlin Clark. 45 and 10. And they're playing tonight. I think they're playing 8 o'clock Eastern. But that was quite a performance by Caitlin to the Clark. I think I have 2 of her rookie cards, at least one that I bought last year at a card show. I was like, let me get a couple Caitlin Clarks for my collection just to have. What is this, Flex Tape now? More Flex Seal products. Flex Tape. Like, they're really in the boat market. They're trying to fix up boats. You want the Flex Tape on your car or your boat. If the putty doesn't work, the tape will, and vice versa. The Flex Seal. Oh, the Phillies on top of the Mets 4-1. The Rockies on top of the Reds 10-2 in the 7th. The Blue Jays on top of the White Sox 1-0 in the 5th. You thought Caitlin Clark was injured? Maybe in the hot. No, she was injured, but she's been back. I don't think she missed too much time there, Sandlot, but she's back and popping threes. 45-10 day. All right, showing people snowboarding out there. Boom, that kid fell down. All right, the cameraman late. They're showing snowboarding, and then we just see an incomplete pass. Didn't see what happened there. Maybe the Stamps got a little pressure on them, but incomplete. So it'll be 2nd and 10 as the Alouettes have it at their own 18, rather, to start their possession. Come on, we need a turnover, a 2 and out. We need something. A little boost. A little bit of life for the Stamps. Something. Knock, knock. Who's there? Ronnie Hood. What's good? Takes a snap, only rushing 4. Oh, get a little bit of pressure. One to the right. Sack him. Avoids the sack of the goal line. Come on. Rolling up top. Wants to throw it downfield and does. Hits his man at the 50 and gets past midfield. What is this? What is this? And it's a huge first down by the Alouettes. This is ridiculous. They almost have a safety. They almost have a sack at the goal line. And it turns out to be a huge play to midfield to the Philpott. Wide open. Because Alexander just runs around, breaks free, and throws a dime. They're at the Stamps 52-yard line. This is sick. Sick. All right, shots about the pass, play action fake, going for it. Oh! Oh, tries to one-handed, can't make the grab there by Philpott, incomplete. Ridiculous. 2nd and 10. You might as well. Everything else is working out for the Alouettes. Might as well take a shot downfield there, and it's Philpott. So you can't go wrong. It was man-to-man coverage. Almost made a sweet play. Almost made a sweet catch, too. I was green on the coverage. Bird, bird, bird. Bird is the word there, Simon. Yeah, they're dicing them. The Blue Jays are the best team in the East. Pressure! They try to set up a screen pass, but nobody's there. There's nobody there. Throws into the ground. There's a bunch of offensive linemen there. I don't see any receiver in the area. The Stamps scoop it up and run it downfield, but I don't know why. So it's 3rd and 10. What up, Ricky? Welcome, welcome, welcome. But there was nobody there. It is intentional grounding. Okay. And there we go. He's complaining, but there's nobody there. He's furious, Alexander. Furious, but there's nobody there. There's nobody there. What up, Marvin to the Martian? Let's go. The starving Marvin in the building. The Red Sox are right now 11 wins in a row. The Red Sox won 11 in a row. All right, 6.5 left. And the Stamps will get the ball, punts it away. Boom, backing them up to the 10. Here we go, right to left, past the 15. McAllister, not much room to run. Gets to the 20 as he's rolled on down. All right. Will we see a little bit of offense from the Stamps? The Pen, 154th Royal Birkdale, the final round, Sunday morning on TSN, CTV, and Crave. Hoo-wah! Marvin in the building. Appreciate it, man. Sorry, but this game is 22-0. It's an ugly start. All right, from the shotgun, throws it up top, hits him at the 25, and moves ahead to the 30, to the 31. All right. Phil Pott on the reception. The Jalen Philpott. Men's rugby they got going on the bottom of the screen. Canada and Zimbabwe. When's that start? The Rugby Junior Championship. New Zealand beat England 41-26. And hands it off through the middle. Mills, pow. Gets about 7. 7 on the run by Mills. Boom, boom, boom. We want a touchdown as soon as possible. We're trying, Ricky. The Stamps are trying. It's not going so well. Definitely not going well. Truth is a moving target. No, it's not. In the pistol, hands it off, down low, first down, there we go. 45, 50, 55, 50, 48-yard line, bang! Go, Mills, go! Boom! A little bit of life. Let's get some points. Even if it's only 3, get some points on the freaking board. They should start Josh Love for the second half. I don't know. It's not all quarterback. It's partially quarterback today, but they need a lot fixed. There's not just one solution out there, Steve. But he hasn't thrown an interception all year, so screen pass knocked away. They saw it coming. They saw the screen pass developing. Doesn't fool the Alouettes, and it'll be 2nd and 10. Brutal. Brutal. Was it Beverette's got a hand on it? Oh, no. Oh, that was Goudry. And Adams throwing it down low. Hits his man to the 40, but it'll be 3rd and 3. Only gets 7 yards on the reception there by Barnes. Are they going to bring out Vaughn, but it's 3rd and 3. Maybe if they're lucky, it's 3rd and 2. Either way, it might be too far for a sneak. And we're almost at the 3-minute warning. And we are at the 3-minute warning. They're at the 39. They could go with the field goal which would be about a 47-yard field goal. It'd still be down by 19, but that would be some points if they could hit the field goal. Why are the Stamps so terrible? To me, they're ranked number 4 out of 9 teams. 4 or 5 out of 9. So they're middle of the pack. Whether you have them 4 or 5, but the Alouettes are a really good team. They're the number 1 team in the league. And then you can have the Elks or the Rough Riders as 2, but I see as the Alouettes number 1. Why are they so terrible today? Everything. Adams is off the mark today. A lot of incompletions. Short, long, high, wide. The running game, they're not going to it too much. Mills is looking efficient so far. Defense, the secondary, awful. Stopping Tice, awful. Yeah. So even if the Stamps offense gets together, they still can't stop Alexander. They can't pressure him. They can't sack him. They can't. Well, they did sack him once. I missed that one, but they don't sack him when it counts, and he's able to break free and throw dimes downfield. Danny Dimes style. The Crumbackers. What up, Vince? Good old Dustin Crum on the Montreal Alouettes. Welcome on in, Vincey Pooh. Vince in the building. Another one of the mods. You predict a big Stamps comeback. Yeah, I didn't even get a chance to play any of the sound effects. Didn't even say put Stamps in the chats. And here we go. It is 3rd and 2. Takes the shotgun. Adams looking, throwing it up top, off the mark. Gets too much pressure and can't complete the pass. He had him open on the outside Philpott and can't get it to him. Oh my gosh, he is Anthony Richardson of the CFL. These throws are just awful. I mean, I know he has 13 touchdowns, no picks, but there's way too many incompletions. There's way too many inaccurate throws. Disgusting.
Put the bunny back in the box.
On the other side of the 3-minute warning, Alouettes have the ball at their own 39 after the turnover. Wow. Adams is brutal. Hands it up, breaks a tackle. Of course, instead of it being 1-yard gain, he turns it into 17 for Tice. Wow. Yep. I hope you're right, Ricky, but they're going to need a total swing in the second half. This is anarchy. Wow. Not one thing going right for the Stamps. Not one. Throwing it down low, hits his man. Gets the blocks, well developed, gets 12 and slammed down. Snead on the catch and run. Nice developed play. Gets an easy 12er. Well blocked, well created, and no chance for the Stamps to make a stop on that one. Brutal. Yep, this game is out of hand. But the Stamps get the ball in the second half. Pump fake, get him behind, bang! Fumble! And the ball bounces right back to him. Or Malati with the sack. You got it. That's unbelievable. He gets blasted. Blindside. He backed up into him. The ball falls out, but bounces right back into him. That is sick. This is sick. It bounces right to him. Unbelievable. So the one thing that goes right for the Stamps, it still goes wrong because it bounced right back into Alexander. There's no way. They can't get anything going. Second and 18. Here we go. Looks like offsides in the Alouettes. Nothing. No call. All day to pass. Throws it over the middle. Hits his man. Tice gets a -3. And the Alouettes have to punt it away. Wilson on the stop. Wow.
Sorry, Wilson! Wilson, I'm sorry! I'm sorry! Wilson! Wilson!
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. What is happening here in the first half? And punts it away. Returning it from the 10-yard line out to the 15 before gobbled up. $93 seconds for the Stamps to try to get some points on the board. This is wild, people. Wild. All right. Come on, Adams. And here we go. Throws it over the middle on the button hook and works his way for 10. On the catch and run there, Brissett with the first down. 7 more likes to 50. Let's get it. Get it, get it, get it. Oh, the Rockies up 10-3 over the Reds. 39-60 record. Ouch. Throwing it down low. Hits his man around the outside. First down for 11. Barnes on that one. There we go. Get into a rhythm. Drive down the field. Score a touchdown. Then get the ball in the second half. Drive down the field. Score a touchdown. That's a one-score game. I know. I'm thinking ahead. England got a goal over France. 1-0 in the beginning of the World Cup game. And that's only, 15 minutes in. All right, at their own 37. Adams looking, going deep up top. Got a man, drops it in there to the 40, 35-30. And taken down around the 25. Philpott, let's go. There we go. The first horsey sounds of the day here in the bottom of the second quarter. Somebody on the Orioles got a contract extension. $90 million. I didn't see what it was. Was it the polar bear? All right, at the 20 deuce. Throws a slant over the middle, a little high. Can't come down with it. Incomplete. Trying to get it to Brooks. Too high. Too high. Slings it. Had the hands on it, but a little bit too hard, a little bit too fast, a little bit too high. All right, 2nd and 10. All right, here we go. Drops for the pass to blitzing. Throws it off his back foot. Hits his man at the 12. Makes the play. And we might have a roughing the passer, I'm assuming. Brooks with the catch in the first down. There was a blitz. Oh, it's holding on the Stamps. Come on. Of course it is. No way. No way. The center? Let's see. Yep, that's holding. Right through the middle. Hooked him with the right arm and takes him down. And now it's 2nd and 20. Backed up to the 32. Throws it down low to Jones. And gets a few. Maybe just a little bit closer to get a field goal to get some points on the board. Perhaps. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So it's 3rd and 13 at the 25-yard line. What are we looking at? 33-yard field goal for Mekatami. 33-yarder to try to make this 22-3. Snap, hold, kick, bangs it through. Finally, 3 points on the board for Calgary with 27 seconds left in the first half. This is at least a goose eggs off the scoreboard, but this is a rough showing at home in front of your fans there, Stamps. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Alright, we got about 1,000 views on the stream so far. So 2,000 and beyond is in play. Alright, Alouettes at their own 40. 27 on the clock. Hands it off through the middle. Tice breaks the tackle and gets to the 42. Man jumped on his back and then chopped down. Alouettes just might be happy with the 22-3 lead at the half. They just might be. A big 3, baby. Still a 3-score game, though. England has the lead 2-0. What up, Mega? They got another goal. Wow. That is a high probability that England's taking 3rd place. France was the favorite, too, and now they might not even be the top 3. And they kneel it down to go into the half. So we are at halftime. And, yeah. Brutal for the Stamps. Brutal. All right, I'm going to take a 10-minute break, and then I'll come back and do the stats. But halftime it is. Halftime. All right, let me put up the screen. I'll be back in a few. What is it, 3:19? I'll be back. Stock up on more water. Oh, let's get the Rhino up for the vertical side. There you go, the Rhino. What up, chum man? Welcome, welcome, welcome. King Rhino. Welcome in, people. Welcome in. Second half should be starting up momentarily for more of a Stamps beatdown, unfortunately. Pretty disgusting first half for Calgary. Let's wash that out of their mouths and start fresh. Stamps should get the ball first and hopefully march on the field, put more points on the board, but down by 19 is not the way to go. Pretty simple. Pretty straightforward. 3-score game heading into the second half. It is pretty terrible. But anyways, we got a doubleheader today. We have the Argonauts and the Ticats after this, 7:30 Eastern Time. Frank Thomas, Hall of Fame slugger on this commercial. Nice, nice, nice. Yep. The Stamps going to need a superstar second half to come back in this one. But we'll see. We shall see. All right. Yeah, we are super slow on the vertical side. What else is happening around the world of sports? I know the third place soccer match is going on, but I don't know what else is happening. Bunch of baseball, yeah, but baseball is baseball. Am I right? Oh boy. Let's see. Let's go through the stats real quick. Let's get those on the screen. We'll go through that before it starts back up. But it's not pretty. Not pretty. We'll start out with the Alouettes. 14 for 18. Alexander destroying the Stamps here in the first half. 218 yards, 2 touchdowns. He's going to be way over 300 yards. Probably another touchdown or 2, sad to say. Tice running all over the Stamps. 7 for 63, 9 yards to carry, and a touchdown on that first drive. Unbelievable. Sneed, 5 for 77, a touchdown. Philpott not doing too much damage against Calgary. Only 2 catches, 45 yards. But he almost had a deep pass earlier on, but missed that one. That was one of the rare misses for the Alouettes. Tice, 4 for 36 through the air as well. Mason had a freaking check down that went for 34. That was bad. Speaker, 1 for 18, the touchdown. And yeah. In soccer, still 2-0 England. All right. Sandlot. Yeah, I didn't go. I'm going to go. I postponed it to August because they're doing 10 times tier credits in the beginning of August. So I'm going to go for 2 days in August to get points to get possibly diamond status. So I might book a room out there and then do a tournament and also do a little bit of gambling. But yeah, so I postponed it. Instead of going out there for a few hours, I can go out there for a bunch longer and try to get to a higher tier. All right, Adams, 9 for 17, just over 50%, 121 yards passing. We need him to get in the end zone. No interceptions, of course, but yeah. Mills, 5 for 51, doing great on the ground, but not enough. And 4 for 76 for Philpott, keep him going. And the kickoff is out of bounds for the Alouettes. So the Stamps started out kicking it out of bounds in the first half, and the second half, the Alouettes kicked it out of bounds. So good field position for the Stampeders. Barnes, 3 for 27, but Philpott, Jalen, outdoing Tyson here in the first half, but of course they're losing 22-3. All right, let's get back to normal because we are back in action here in the second half. Yeah, so I can't wait. But poker time in a couple weeks. So maybe I'll go and be able to do 2 tournaments. We'll see. We shall see. And Mills runs it through the middle for 4. So what am I thinking in August? Monday. I'll probably go in Monday and then probably stay over Monday night to Tuesday. So hopefully I can get a Monday tournament in and then a Tuesday tournament in. And then work on diamond status. I need to get 739 points to get diamond status. Drops by the pass, looking, pump fake, rolling to the right side, Adams on the run, come on little guy, get the first down, gets it, past the 50, sliding down at the 46, do it with your legs. There we go. Let's get going. It's time. The Rockies are up 10-3 in the 9th inning over Cincinnati, loving it. Guidry on defense, number 44, great addition. For the Alouettes, yeah. He had a play earlier on. I think it was in the first quarter that we saw him do something. And fakes the handoff, throws it up top, trying to break a tackle, gets it to 40. 6 yards on the catch and run there for Barnes. Go, 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 go. Where is the poker tournament? I'm going to Blackhawk. I think it's like Bally's or Ameristar or something. It's one of the two. Bally's or Ameristar, they have the tournaments. But there's like 5 little casinos in a short area. 2 of them are Caesar's own, but it's not a Caesar's own casino. It's a different Bally's. But yeah, I'll play the tournament there, and then I'll go to the 2 casinos to try to get diamond status. Runs it through the middle, breaking tackles to the 25, down to the 21. Let's go, Mills. Yeah, buddy. Big time. Boom. Yeah, so 739 points times 10 will get me diamond status. It's going to take a lot of work. You figure you probably get, I don't know, maybe 20 to 40 points an hour playing blackjack. So, yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to get that in one shot, but it'll get me a lot closer playing for a couple days. And Adams takes the snap, goes over the middle, hits his man at the 5. Did that one touch the ground? Brissett might have it as a flag down. It's going to be another holding. Yeah, the Alouettes haven't had many penalties at all. Besides the kick out of bounds. They have been playing a spot-on game. They're looking at the left tackle with a possible hold. After the play, then there's a misconduct on the stamps. So he gets a completion to the 5 and then back him up to the 20. What? So first down, but what? There was no hold. Afterwards, he must have flattened him when he was on the ground. He must have jumped on top of him. Yep, he jumped on top of him after the play. Yeah, it's in Blackhawk, Colorado, yes. And cuts down low, Mills for 6. It's about an hour drive from me. An hour drive. So I think on Monday I'll tutor, and then I'll head out to the casino. I don't think I'll be able to make one tournament. I might be able to make the second tournament. And go from there. Colorado, Blackhawk. An hour drive. So it's not too bad. It beats the 2.5 hours in Long Island to get to Atlantic City. Runs through the middle. Mills gets the first down to the 7. Bang! Run the ball. Ram it down their throat. So the Stamps are at first and goal at the 7. Trying to punch it in. Let's go. This is a great way to start this second half if they get in the end zone. If only. If only. Yeehaw, people. Yeehaw. All right, here we go. Sends him in motion. Hands it off through the middle again. They're finding the weakness in the Alouettes. Gets about 4 yards to about the 2, maybe 3 yard line. All right, Mills. Just give a daily dose of Mills. All right, people, we need 8 more subs to reach the goal to get to 8280. 8 more subscribers. Thank you, Little. It's not giving the Stamps any luck so far, but appreciate it. It is a pretty sweet hat. I wear it on every time we cover the Stamps. And a lot of times I wear the hoodie as well. Second goal from the 3. Hands it off through the middle. Dive into the end zone. Show me touchdown. Let me see the hands up. Is he in? Bam! Touchdown Mills. Through the middle. Let's go. Finally. 22-9. Wow. Let's go. About freaking time. They're reviewing this to see if he crossed the plane. Sparkles! Thanks for the sparkles, Tuck the puppy. Thanks for the jewels. Yeah. That is close. That left elbow might have hit, but that ball might have crossed the plane already. I think the elbow hit before the hip. They're saying the hip, maybe. Let me check the hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. Yeah, the elbow. The hip's not down. The left elbow went down, but that ball is close. Ooh, he might be short. If that elbow hits, if they go slower, we might have an angle where that ball might not be across the plane when that left elbow hits. So we got to see that. When they're going too fast, they're not slowing it down enough for me to see. Let's see what the zebra has to say. It stands. It's a touchdown. It is enough. Let's go. Stamps in the chat. It's time. Stamps in the chat. Horsies in the chat, people. Let's see them. Let's go. Show the game. Show yourself to the door. I know Ken Dewsville. Can't show the game. All right, from the 3, shotgun. Hands up through the middle. Bang! Gets the 2. 22-11. Cuts it to a 2-score game, and it's a touchdown, 2-point conversion, and a field goal at the moment. All right, 22-11. Great start for the Stamps here in the third quarter. There we go. What's happening, Tuck the Puppy? What's up, my man? Tuck the Puppy coming through. And England's up a field goal, 3-0 over France. What, they just give up? The French just give up? Stamps on the rampage. Welcome in, Fish. Yeah, the Birds are up by 11. But great start. Get the ball, march down the field, score a touchdown. Gotta love it. Let's go, Montreal. They took them down last week, 37-30. And they're crushing them so far today. But hopefully it's the tale of two halves, and the Stamps put something together here in the second half. Great start. But they were awful in the first half. Straight up awful. England just scored again. It's 4-0. Holy crap. Boo, France, boo. 4-0. That's like 28-0. 28-0 in the real football world. Not even the audio? Yeah, the audio is not... they will chop me down. CBS Sports Network drops the axe on people. They are the one of the few networks that shut down college and other things. So they do their parts. A lot of the other networks don't do their part, and you get it for free out there on YouTube. But CBS Sports Network comes through and axing it. I don't know how the other networks get away with it. A little bit weird. Yeah, the audio is no good. Audio is their property. All right, but we got a game. 22-11. Finally, a little bit of life. Little bits of life. What's the Discord link? What up, Pete? Let me get there for you in a moment. Returning it from the goal line, left to right past the 15-20, Alpha 25-30, 2-yard line. It is in the description of my channel, but let me get it up there. Hold on. It's a penalty. I don't know what it is because they're talking about God knows what. I gotta log in. Give me a moment there, Pete. Did a video of the halftime show with Green Day and got a strike. Yeah, yikes. That all happened. Let's see. New group chat. No. I don't know where it is. Hold on. Where can I send the link? Account info. Where's the freaking link? Alright, I don't see what it is on Discord. That's so weird. Where they don't just have the link easily right there for you. Alright, I'm not used to it on the desktop. I'll have to get it from my channel. It's so weird. Weird. Yeah, there it is. Thank you, Giants fan. I can't find it on Discord. I'm used to it on my phone, but not here. Why is that so annoying? Oh, there it is. There it is. I finally found it. Okay. And here we go. Hands up through the middle from the 9. Bow! Stuffed. Let's get a 2 and out. Possibly a turnover. Nothing there on the run. Yeah, finally. Took forever. Boom. Yeah, there we go. Put it out there as well. All right, here we go. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 9, rather. Stuff them. All right. Let's play some defense. Shots back the pass. Throwing it down low to the outside. Make the tackle. Oh, that is close to a first down. He is about a half a yard short. Speaker on the reception. So it'll be 3rd and short. All the Birdwatcher did he? Well, he's streaming right now, so go to his channel and he'll give it to you over there. Making your dinner. What up, Jeff? Let's go. So 3rd and uno, and they run it through the middle. Gets the first down. Was that Crumb out there? Does he have a different number? Is that Karam? No, it was Tice. Yeah, I was like, what? That was not Karam. Tice took the... Was Karam maybe his... I thought it was a quarterback sneak, but I think it was just Tice under center for the first down. Weird. Weird, weird, weird. All right, here we go. Yeah, it's B-Dub's Stalker. Hands it through the middle. Tice for about 6er to the 26. He keeps changing his name, and he's just trying to find a way to be on B-Dub's channel. It's pretty wild. Thank you there, Mega. Yeah, if you want to get any of my social media, it's on my channel description as well, my channel profile. Or you can go to my description. It's all the links on the bottom. Tons of links. Throws a slant up top, hits his man, first down. Breaking a tackle all the way to the 37-yard line. Speaker coming through. Come on, Stamps, make a stop for the love of football. The air quality was 325 out there in Michigan. Ouch. Good stuff there, Mega. Appreciate it. Most passes thrown without an interception all time. Alexander has the most, and he's active. 324. Darian Durant, 323 for the Riders back in 2014 and 2016. Bonkers. Oh, sorry, it's at the 43. My bad. The 43-yard line. I thought they were in Stamps territory already. Runs it through the middle to the 48. About 5 yards on the run. Wait a second. Who was that on the run? That was not Tice. Talbot? The Talbot on the run. Number 30 coming out there. Haven't seen that guy all year. The Talbot. Interesting. Where's that guy been? And throws it down low. Hits his man Philpott. Jukes the defender, of course. 50, 45, 40. Push out of bounds at the 36-yard line. Freaking Tyson Philpott. You were already fact-checked. You were fact-checked there by the delay. And he said there was no such thing. But appreciate you hanging out. But please stop with the Birdwatcher. We're not talking about Birdwatcher on this stream. We can talk about him being a nice guy, but we're not talking about his Discord. And that is that. No mention anymore, otherwise hidden forever. Forever. All right, here we go. And gives it on the little jet sweep to the Philpott. Works his way to 1. Should have been lost to 2, but the Stamps just aren't the best attacking. There's 2 guys there, too. So it'll be 2nd and 9er. Excuse me, 2nd and 9er. What up, 13? Visiting on the vertical. Come on, Stamps. Yeah. They close the gap. It's only an 11-point lead by Montreal, but they need a stop or a turnover. Big opportunity here, 2nd and 9. Watch the outside down low. I think they're going to easily get it down low. Look to the right side. He's going to throw it. Throws it deep over the middle. Bang to the 5. To the 3. Of course it is. So it's 1st and goal for the Alouettes. Speaker. Open in the soft coverage. And it looks like the Alouettes are going to march down the field to get the touchdown right back. The Stamps defense is the Stamps defense. Awful. Sapp on the stop, but he's 3 steps behind. Alexander was there as well, 2 steps behind. All right, under 3 minutes of play here in the 3rd. 1st and goal for Montreal. Hands it through the middle. He might be in the end zone. And they're saying touchdown, Tice. Of course, that was easy. 28-11. Bam. Easily down the field. After the first play, I was like, all right, maybe. But then it's just like bang, 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 bang. Touchdown. Done. Touchdown and donezo. He might be a little bit short. He could be short. Don't think the knee hits before the ball crosses the plane. Yeah. Doesn't look like. Keeps his legs straight. Falling ahead. That should be a touchdown. Man, oh man. All right, should be a touchdown. I don't see how they overturn this, but anyways, just give it to him. Wow, they're saying he's down at the 1. Okay. Yeah, they don't show the slow-mo here in the CFL, so it's hard to tell. So second and goal, they take the points off the board. It's still 22-11. But they're at the uno. Second and goal at the 1. Shocking. Didn't look like it was down to me. So, just hand it off to Tice again. He'll pound it home. And Karama! The second effort push. They might have blown that dead beforehand. They're saying touchdown. They had him stuffed. And there was no touchdown. And then the offensive line comes and pushes him into the end zone. He was stuffed. And then the scrum comes and he just gets pushed into the end zone. So touchdown, Dustin Karam. So now it's 28-11. I am not the referee. I am definitely not. And I don't have access to the camera angles and slow-mo. And the extra point, trying to make it 29-11. Bangs it through. So the Stamps have gained 1 point on the Alouettes after touchdown and touchdown. I need to get a referee shirt. Referee jersey. They call them shirts or jerseys? Is it ref jersey or ref shirt? A ref top? A ref blanket? A ref hoodie? I don't know. I feel like I need to get that added to my collection to wear that occasionally for some streams. It was a crumb job. Redunculous. Ah, man. Ridiculous. Anyways, does anybody know where LeBron is going? Who knows? I should make that a poll. I should probably make that. Maybe I'll do that for the later game. Where is LeBron James going? CBS Sports Network is just so bad at covering games, which is shocking considering how well the presentation NFL on CBS is. Yeah, I don't know. They gotta slow that down so we can see it. They just run it in real time, and I didn't see anything. They ran it in real time twice. Looked like he wasn't down, and apparently his knee or shin was down short of the goal line. So we can't get a real good look at it on the replays. LeBron's going to McDonald's to get a Big Mac. Sing it, 13. Sing it. I'll take some hash browns tomorrow morning. sausage McGriddle with some hash browns. Sounds fantastic. Sounds fantastic. All right, here we go. And the return past the 35-40 to the 45. Pushed ahead all the way to the 50. Dragged ahead, actually. All right. Decent field position to start this possession for Calgary. So many empty seats in the stands. They're just... This is one of the better matches of the year. Not one of the better games, but like... Stamps and Alouettes, awesome game to go to. But not much of a following out there in Calgary, apparently. CBS Sports Network does a better job with the NFL. It's all better in the NFL. England is socking it to France. They don't believe in slow motion. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to accurately review that. I saw it 3 times, one live, and then they showed it 2 more times, but I didn't think it was not a touchdown, but they're like, nope, not a touchdown. Okay. They got it in slow motion, apparently. They got it in slow-mo, not us. They're showing a lot of rugby scores on the bottom of the screen during this game. That's shocking. Usually don't see that scrolling along the bottom of the screen. University of Calgary and the Shield in the end zone. Interesting. And Claire Hanna with a nice hat. Anyways. The French are barely playing defense. Yep, I guess they're like, we're not winning it. We're not winning the whole thing. We don't care. Trash, 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 says Ricky. All right. Let's see if we get lots and lots of touchdowns here in the second half and hit the over. We got 40 points so far with 2 minutes left in the third quarter. 29-11. Alouettes on top. Takes the snap from the pistol, hands it off. Mills getting to the outside, and bang! Takes it for 20, and out of bounds at the 40-yard line of the Alouettes. Let's go, Mills. Just keep running the ball. What's wrong with the rugby? It's not a bad sport. I'm not saying anything's wrong with it. I'm just saying they don't show the scores pretty often. It is something I would cover in the future. If we got a big crowd, I would love to cover that. That'd be awesome. Plenty of time to pass over down low, overthrown, almost one-hands it is Barnes, but can't make the play. 2nd and 10. The rugby scores. Almost made the one-handed grab. Little bit overthrown. That's about a football or a football and a half too far. Because then would have been able to get 2 hands on that. All right, come on. 2nd and 10. Dropping back in coverage. Adams maneuvers around the pocket, can run for it. Go, little guy, go! Trying to juke, gets smashed, but falls ahead for 13. Took a hit, but gets the first down. Bang! Go, Adams, go. Do it with your legs. Do it with your heart. If you can't do it with your arm. Just warming up. Get my arm ready. There are 2 types of rugby. You don't know which one is which, but they're different. And dumps it off over the middle to the 20 for 7 yards to Brooks. Like number 48. Let's go, Michael. Go, Michael. Go, Michael. Go. Go, Michael. Go, Michael. Go. 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 Tyson Philpott, 796 receiving yards here in 2026. And they're late to the play, showing the graphic, and runs it ahead for 4. Mills moving the chains with a first down. Let's go. Go, 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 Mills, go. Wiggle it just a little bit. What's today, Saturday? It is Saturday. Anyways, that should be the end of the third quarter. One more quarter to go. Lots of work for the Stamps. A lot of work. Is the fourth quarter their quarter? Probably not, but let's get a touchdown here and get it back down to 2 scores. 2 scores is doable. 3 is not. Do they still have Australian rules? No rules football. They still have Australian football, the AFL. I thought about covering that a few years ago, but then I watched the game and I'm like, this is not football. This is not. It was like half soccer, half football, half rugby. It makes sense the less you think about it. But I don't know what that was. It was interesting. And I wasn't liking it. So I was like, I cannot cover the AFL. I can't do it. Was not a fan. Don't know what was happening. But, whatever. So we'll stick to football on top of football on top of football with a side of tennis, hockey, and a little bit of basketball. The recap of the 2017 Grey Cup, craziest game ever. I have not seen that, Alvaro. I have not seen it. This is only my 4th year covering it. I'll have to go back and watch that. Thanks to the jewels. Oh, but they're terrible jewels. 6-7 jewels. But thank you for the little bit of a donation there, Dr. Delay. I got to go and check out how many jewels I have, because supposedly they give you some for free. So I'll write down the Grey Cup 2017. I'll have to see about that. Because I have not donated any jewels yet. No, I'm sure I got a bunch out there. So I'll see if I can do that when I'm in other people's chats very, very soon. Come on, let's get to 60 and beyond on the like front. Get it. Thanks to the subs. We are 7 subs away from 80 to 80. Thank you. A gold coin. Thanks for the gold coin there, 13. Appreciate that. Shout out to the 13. All right, switching sides. Stamps have the ball at the 15, left to right. Throwing it down low. Hits his man at the 9. Juking him. Brooks to the 5. Diving the end zone. Bang! Boom! Touchdown, Brooks. Diving for it and gets it. Stamps in the chat, people. Let's go. All right. Go, horsey, go with the flag. Let's see it. Wow. 29-17, cutting the lead to 12. Yeehaw. The French just scored. Daddy needs a new pair of shoes. What up, kid? Long time. I feel like it's been at least a month since you've been in the chat. I think you were here in the beginning of the CFL. Let's go. But what do you got going on this game there, kid? Go, Owls, go. Greg is back. Yep. Do you have the money? The ref is down. Oh, he's flopping. The ref is down. He's stalling. Yes, there's an official down on the field. There's the horsies. Go, horsies, go, horsies, go. Oh, they're showing Brooks. Touchdown, baby. Mbappe scored. Mbop, dee-ba-da, ba-doo, bop, dee-ba-da, ba-doo, bop, dee-ba-da, ba-doo. Yeah, yeah. A garbage time goal. Down 4-1. 28-7. England taking down France. It's going to need a lot more than that. 12-point lead. Extra point coming. Extra point's good. 29-18. Now only if the Stamps can play some defense. Don't stampede the zebra. They did. They trampled them. Trampled on over. Where's the short there, Stark Bacon Vanilla? Make sure you guys go check out Stark Bacon Vanilla on the YouTube. So click on her name, go to her channel, subscribe over there. She's got 12 subs so far. And also check out Stark Bacon Vanilla on the Instagram. I posted the shirt out late last night. I didn't get many views. Probably only like, I don't know, maybe around 300, 400 views. But I thought that was a fun little short with Al Pacino. I thought that was a good one. I thought that was a decent little short. But I think it was the time, late at night on a Friday night. I don't know. But I thought it was pretty good. Maybe I got to stick to the shorter ones. You know, up to like 10, 15 seconds as opposed to 30 seconds. But I thought it was interesting. I had fun making that short. Hoorah. Hoorah. Anyways, alright, so the Stamps kicking it off to the Alouettes. Great way to start the third quarter and the fourth quarter. Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy! Oh, the Alouettes jump on at the 33. Almost. The Stamps had a chance at getting that. The Talbot jumping on that one. He had his first carry of the year before, and now he jumps on that one. Oh, it bounced at 36 and then hits it like he was like doing a set in volleyball, and then he's able to jump on it. Talbot. Freaking Talbot. All right, at their own 34. Can we get a freaking turnover? What up, what up, what up? Ira, long time. What's happening? Ira on the vertical side. What's up? Hands it off. Gets to the 39. It's about 5 yards on the run. Tice on the carry. Long time no see there, Ira. Welcome on in. I think we might be just under 2,000 views by the end of the stream, unless we get a push at the end. We're only approaching 1,500. So it's close, but there's a chance. 2K is in play. All right. We need to stop. It is 2nd and 4. The game's 6 on that carry. And Alexander throws it over the middle. Bobbles and he drops it. Philpott with the drop. The stone hands. Thank you so much. Alexander delivered a strike. But the reliable Tyson Philpott with the drop. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Wow. Okay. All right. Come on, boys. Go, Stamps, go. So they do get a 2 and out, and the Stamps get the ball back. Interesting. Could things be turning? Backing up to the 10. Left to right past the 15, 23-yard line and taking down the McAllister on the run. Been waiting for the NFL and college ball. Sorry about the Avalanche. I can't believe they got swept. How did they get swept? They got swept. That was disgusting. Yeah, I just got a trim the other day. I went to the barber shop, and then they trimmed it up. So They evened it out, so we'll grow it out a little bit more. And then I'll probably get in a month, I'll probably get another trim right around time for school. Or before the kiddos come in, we'll clean it up again. Can France come back? No. They are not coming back there, Mega. Not gonna happen. They are donezo. They are eliminated. They are crushed. Crushed. But maybe the Stamps come back, and then we got a nice little run on people here in the the bottom of the fourth quarter. That'd be cool. That would be nice. It'd be very nice. But yeah, I don't see them coming back. And how far along in the game are they? Was an hour and 20 minutes? I don't know. They got to be in the second half. Maybe they have 20-something minutes left? 30 minutes left? I don't know. Focus on the game and commentate. Yeah, we're out of commercial there, bozo. But thanks. Thanks, 1494. Appreciate the comments. It is spot on. Back to the game at the 24-yard line. People. And pressure. Oh, he gets rid of it. Hits his man for a gain of 4. All right. Gets it to Brooks. Wow. Got blown up. I thought that was going to be incomplete for sure, if not a sack on Vernon Adams. But we'll take it. 36 minutes left. Roger. Getting swept was a little surprising. Yeah, they got dominated. They couldn't. It was sickening. But we'll start up on September 30th, and I'll cover hopefully 52 to 55 of the Avalanche games this season, not including the playoffs. All right, here we go. 2nd and 6. Takes the snap. Throwing it down low. Hits his man past the 35 and suplex out of bounds. Barnes on the first down. Excessive suplex. No joke. A Street Fighter suplex. And should get a 15-yarder. Give him an extra 15. Let's go. Bang. Go, Montreal, go. What up, Plumber? Welcome back. Welcome. Unnecessary roughness. What a stop by the England goaltender. Little goalie. Yeah, France is done. It's over, Rock. Alright, so give him an extra 15. 1st and 10 for the Stamps. Down by 11 at their own 51 in the pistol. Vernon Adams takes a snap, swings it up top, bounces it to the receiver, but it was forward and incomplete. Yikes. There was a defender up in his face, but awful pass. Didn't look like it was batted down, but bad throw because Murray was all up in VA's face. Well, they just said it right in VA's face. Stealing my lines. All right, 2nd and 10. Come on. This is where you got to get some points. A field goal to make it a 1-touchdown game would be nice. They're 8 for 15 on 2nd down conversions today, just over 50%. Got to get to the 49 of the Alouettes. Throws it into the ground. Was that tipped? I think Sutton got a hand on it. And the Stamps have to punt it away. Man, oh man, good back-to-back plays there by the Alouettes defense. Totally destroying the Stamps' rhythm and offense. And now they'll have to punt. Yeah, got the hand up there. Bow, the right hand knocked that down. Hands up, baby, hands up, bow. All right, so the Stamps have to punt. That was a huge chance to get right back into this game, make it anybody's game, but there goes that. Punting it from their own 40. Foomp. Need a turnover. And returning from the 21. Bow. Drop to the 26. What a hit. Boom. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. I want you in my room. We'll spend the night together from now until forever. So many empty seats. So many empty seats out there. Plumber going for the Alouettes. All right. Hitting the commercial break. You guys hit that like, follow, and subscribe button. Join the Rhino Nation. Do it. Do it. All right, we're getting closer to 100 people tuning on in at the bottom of the fourth quarter. Man, oh man. Let me see who else is out there in the stream world. I know Delay's covering the second game of the Pirates doubleheader. The Bird Watchers covering the Orioles right now. JJ, I believe, has the Mets and Phillies. Oh, Fitzy's out there. Fitzy's got the Rays and the Red Sox. He's got 57 people watching. Nice. Dixon Way's got the Braves. 26 people over there. Play-by-play with JJ's tearing it up. He's got 269. That game just end? That game might be over. Yeah, the game's got to be over. Anyways. Any hoozle. It's wild that there's so many empty seats. I don't understand. Helping with dinner. Nom nom nom. Dinner time. What's up, Bob? Welcome on in. Just want to see Calgary go down. Riders fan. All right. And Mega wants to see the Stamps get crushed. Well, they're getting crushed. All right, here we go. At the 26, going right to left, 1st and 10 for Montreal. Play action fake. Alexander all time to pass. And all day to pass. Dorsey to the 45. 50, 55, 50. Trying to rip that out. Snead on the catch and run. Terrible defense. No pressure. No secondary. No problem for the Alouettes. Moving the ball into Calgary territory. Do I know the guy covering the Cards games? I didn't know there was a Cards streamer. I do not. What up, Paul E. Rubin in the building on the vertical front? The cheerleaders have owls. They're dressed as owls. The Alouettes, that'd be nice. But they are not dressed as owls. With a little pun. Let's go, Montreal. New day, new bet. Good luck there, Jay. It looks like the Alouettes are going to get that win. Hands it off. Bow. Blast on through for 17. Tice to the 33-yard line of Calgary. Yikes. The defense once again turns into a pile of garbage. Stamps are just disappointing. They're just okay. Okay at best. They're mid. Every time I'm hoping that they can move past mid, they're probably going to drop to 2 and 4. Ouch. Thanks for being a monthly member there, Chris. Thank you. 9 minutes, 15 seconds left in regulation time. Mills has 122 yards in the ground, which is impressive, but not enough. Tice runs it and stuffed, gobbled up, no game. Was that a face mask? He's saying that it was the jersey Brown, but that was an awkward motion. I didn't see the face mask. I couldn't tell. Calgary's making it close. They got to hold into a field goal because they're down by 11. Let's see. Did he get the face mask? It might be a horse collar. Got him around the shoulder pad right here. That's where he hooked him. So it's not a face mask, but yeah, they're calling it a horse collar. Horse collar. And automatic first down, 15 yards. Tack it on. Tacking it on. You haven't seen a face mask like that since 2021. Well, it wasn't a face mask. Another great save. Another one. Another one. 3 trips inside the red zone. 3 touchdowns for the Alouettes. This might be the nail in the coffin. Takes the snap, hands it off at the 18. Bang, bang. Gets a yard. Got dropped. Down goes Ty. 2nd and 9. Hold them to a field goal. The Rockies destroyed the Reds. Yeah, it was what, 10-3? Babyface needs over 61 and a half. 337 yards passing for Alexander today. Free tacos tomorrow at Taco Bell for the Rockies. All right, all right. Yeah, I don't know who the Cardinals streamer would be for baseball. Don't know. All right, after 17, Josh back to pass. Alexander looking, backing up, might get a hold. Dumps it down low to the 15. 10, out of bounds at the 3. Hopefully it's a penalty on the offensive line. But that's Mason. Yes, it is holding on the offense. Send them back. Let's go. Thank you. On the left tackle. Yep, and then his helmet came off too, the Alouette. But it was holding because he had both arms right there. Did not let him go. No quiero Taco Bell. What do we got so far? 47. Need 2 more touchdowns there, babyface. It's not looking good. All right, back to the 27, 2nd and 19. Halfway through the 4th quarter. Takes a snap. Rushing 3. They're all over the screen pass. Had a chance for a pick, but they break it up. And nothing. So the Alouettes will attempt a field goal. Should be about a 35-yarder. Interception would have been too sweet. So, of course, it's not an interception. France scored again. It's 4-3. They have a chance now. How much time is left? That's bonkers. Mbappe got another goal. Wow, this should be an epic comeback for France. 15 for 16 on the season for Maltos Diaz. 35-yarder from the left hash. Come on, Shankopotamus. Shankopotamus. Splits the uprights. Easy peasy. So it's 32-18. It's a 2-touchdown game, people. 2-touchdown game. No room for error anymore for the Stamps. Thank you for the chili. Thanks for the 6 jewels there, Paulie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's go. 2 others. Wow, there's plenty of time left. Wow. Wow. So, all right, France does have a chance. The last I knew was 4-1, but now it's 4-3. That is pure insanity. Maybe you can buy the Montreal handkerchiefs. Alouettes. The Alouettes. Hydration break. Hydration break. All right. Orioles and Astros 1-1 in the 8th. All right. All right, we need some more action. We want action. Stamps, march down the field, get a touchdown, cut it to 7, make it a game. Make it a freaking game. Mbappe is the golden boot leader with 10. Messi has 8. Yes, Messi. How old is Messi? Is he 39? Throws it up top, off the mark, and almost intercepted. Ugly pass on the slant way over his head as Adams has to adjust. Kennedy almost had an easy interception. What an ugly throw by Adams. Ugly. Man. Everybody thinks it's water, but it's actually grade A moonshine. Oh, Messi's 38. Is he going to play in 4 years at 42? He could. Step it up in the pocket, throwing a deep over the middle. Overthrown, of course. And incomplete down the field. Getting a flag, actually. Could there be pass interference? It would be odd to win the golden boot and not win the trophy. How many times has that happened there, Mega? Oh, is that a late hit? Might have been a late hit on Vernon Adams getting smashed down. Oh, he just turned 39? When's his birthday? Let's see what the Zebras have to say. I don't know. Those are kind of questionable calls, either one. And they're calling pass interference. I didn't see much on that. But automatic first down for the Stamps. Buchanan. Bokeman? I forgot how to say his name. And they're reviewing this to see if that's pass interference. Go, England, go, England, go. As 13 sits corrected. When is the Messi's birthday? Must have just been the last couple weeks, I guess, right? Thoughts on Aaron Donald? More than likely coming back to the Rams. It's going to make them even more dangerous. Because he might not be the Aaron Donald of old, but it's still going to improve that defensive line. So watch out for the Rams if he comes back. June 24th is his birthday. All right. So in the last month. Minus 11.5. We'll see what the penalty is. And after the review, they weren't checking the pass interference. They tacked on a roughing the passer call. What is happening? Wow. Minus 11.5. It might be in trouble now with the Stamps getting a couple penalties and moving down the field.
This is Sparta!
In 2008. And play action fake dumps it off at the 25, cuts in, tries to bounce to the outside, gets to the 18. 7 yards on that one there by Brooks. All right. And hands out through the middle. First down the 15, stiff arm down to the 10. Or just outside the 10. So it should be 1st and 10 at the 11. 10, 11-ish. He's only 35 and his body had like 2 years to rest. But he's obviously staying in shape. And he won't have as many double teams and triple teams with Myles Garrett out there. Here we go. 1st and 10 at the 11. Throws it up top. Bang. Gets hit. And he hangs on. Brissett hangs on at the 4. All right. Come on, Stamps, get in there. Little over 5 minutes left. Running out of time. And they won't be kicking a field goal. They need touchdowns to tie. 2 touchdowns, 2 extra points. 2nd and 4th, a 5-er. 2nd and 4th, a 5, rather. Eagle! Here we go. Come on, Stamps. Drops back to pass, looking, floats to the back of the end zone, wide open, easy touchdown, bang! Stamps in the chat, Philpott left wide open, nobody even close. Let's go, Stamps. Let's go. Yeah, yeah. Go, 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 go. Let's hear it. Extra point to make this 7 points. So wide open. Nobody was there. Nobody was on the screen. Nobody was close to Philpott. Go, Jalen, go. Kick a field goal to beat the spread. Extra points is up and good. So it is 32-25. Alouettes on top. Were any of the 50 points scored so far from Rouges? We have one Rouge today, Paulie. One Rouge. $57 points. Yep. Orval, did you adjust your name? Looks like you adjusted your name out there. Stamps in the chat. There they are. Who's out there in the crowd? Oh, that's the family. Jalen and the Philpott brothers. What's his name? Tyson. I was thinking Travis. It's not Travis. Jalen and Tyson crowd. There's like 24 family members, family and friends out there rocking those shirts. Do anything over 61 and a half is alive? What do we got, 57? The Stamps can tie it up. You would have to have the Alouettes not get many first downs because they might settle for a field goal. And then it's not going to happen. Oh, he drops it to 13, scoops it up at the 9. Get him! Takes him down at the... No, he gets over to the outside of the 20. But there's a flag. The ref saw something as Talbot gets to the 20. But what a blunder. Hopefully it's a holding. And backing him up to the 5. So I don't think it's going to be 61.5 unless the Stamps can get a 2 and out or stuff them. Maybe a 4 and out or a 5 and out. Something like that. To get the ball back. Then there's a chance to tie the game. But the way that the Stamps defense is playing, I don't like it. Watch them have the first undefeated season. Well, there's been 2 undefeated seasons. Dolphins and Patriots, but the 72 Dolphins went on to win the whole thing, so they were totally undefeated. So it was holding back to the 5. Here we go. 1st and 10 for the Alouettes. But first undefeated season for the Rams. Could be nasty. And there's a flag down on the snap and goes ahead for 3. Let's go. Let's win this thing. You got the Alouettes minus 3.5 there, Jay? It's holding on so far. Offsides on Montreal. Back them up. Back him up. Back him up. I want the Stamps to win. I'm sorry there, Jay. I don't think it's going to happen, but let's go Stamps. Let's get a stop. So it is 2nd and 6 at the 9. So they took they didn't take the penalty. They let him get the 4. They declined the penalty. They'd rather 2nd and 6. All right. Only rushing 3. Pressure! Alexander running! And he's going to be a yard short of a first down. Oh, at the 14. What's a face mask? So it's going to be 3rd and 1. But they should be able to smash this through with Crum. How does he get freaking 5 yards on that run? 3:42 in a timeout. The Stamps calling a timeout. Brutal. So Crum is out there. Come on, get a stop. This will be amazing if they could stop him. It's like 3rd and a foot. And he gets it. The second, the referee has him short. I actually thought the Stamps might have been offsides. The way the referee is, that looks short. Wilson on the stop. This is going to be close. I got to see the measurement. He had to get to the line. He might have been offsides. Tice takes the snap. Rushing ahead. Oh, the knee might have been down. Depends on if that knee is down. If that knee was down, he's short. If that knee does not go down by Tice, that's a first down. I couldn't tell. That was way too fast. And no call yet. The defense and the offense still there. They're measuring the football. They got to measure. He's short! He's short! We're looking at like 6 inches short, and it's a turnover on downs! Wow, what a stop! What a play! What a turnover by the Stamps! 3:23 left, and the Stamps have the ball at around the 15-yard line. Let's go! Stamps in the chats! Hold the phone! Wow! They're challenging! Oh, the red challenge flag is out there. They're challenging the spot of the ball. It depends on if that knee is down. They got to show us in slow motion to check out that left knee from Tice. I thought the Stamps jumped off sides, though, in my opinion. I can't tell anything from that view. That side, we can't see anything. Let's go. Let's see what you guys are going for. Let's put the 1 for the Owls. And Stamps put a 2 in the chat as they review this. What up, Jason? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Rhino knows about being short. 6'2", bro. And I wear a size 12. Size 12 shoe. No big deal. They're this short. Play on the field stands. That's what you say in there, Fever? All right, all right, all right. So this is a big challenge. Big time challenge, people. Let's see what the Zebra has to say. Rule the field stands. Let's go, Stamps. Stamps ball, baby. Wow. Bang, bang, bang. Oh, baby. 1st and 10 for the Stampeders at the Alouettes 15. Takes the snap. Adams. They bring the pressure. Dumps it up top. Wide open. Mills. 10. 5. End zone. Boom! Touchdown, baby! 1 play. 1 touchdown. On the other side of the 3-minute warning. Let's go. 1 point away. Holy moly guacamole. Unbelievable. Put more Stamps in the chat. The horsey. Let's go. Riding around the field. Let's see the horsies. Let's see them, people. This is bonkers. Oh, well, then I am short. You got me beat, Jason. You're right. I'm short. You got me by a double half dozen. And the extra point is good. We got a tie game at 32-32. Yeah, 13. Go Stamps, go. A half dozen. That's what it is. That's probably a better way to say it. A half dozen. You willed that drive. You willed it into existence. Now you got 64 points. You hit the over there, Orville. The over has now been smashed. Thanks to the subs, people. Every time we get a new sub, you will hear this. And we got one of these. We need 6 more to reach the goal, which doesn't seem like we're going to make unless we get everybody flocking in and get 6 subs here at the bottom of this game in the final 3 minutes. Man, oh man. We do have over 100 people in here now, about 120 people. So it's got to be a bunch of new blood with the Rhino Nation. So maybe, just maybe, we can get to that point. There's the horses. Go, Ricky, go. Loving it. A penalty kick for England. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You don't bet you play cards? I love playing cards. I got to go play soon. I'm going to go play in a couple weeks there, Orville. I love playing some Texas Hold'em. You play some Hold'em? I don't play too often, but I usually do all right. Usually do pretty well. All right. Interesting. Can this game end in 1 point? Sure. Of course it can. They're Jackson. Welcome in, Jackson. They get a rouge for the win. Get a little rouge action. Loving it. Got to play some Hold'em. I'm going to play. I was going to play last week. Well, actually, earlier this week for my birthday, but I'm going to play in August. My last week of vacation. Hopefully I'll be able to play 2 tournaments out in the casinos in Blackhawk. That's my mission, to end my vacation. Might as well live it up on the last week of vacation before it's back to the grind. Because then I'll be working high school math teacher 50 hours a week and then streaming 30-something hours a week. And the kickoff, here we go. Let's it bounce to the 20. Back to the 11. He makes the grab. Scoops it up and takes it down to 13. What are the Alouettes doing? Well, luckily that's not recovered by Calgary. What is happening? I will take it. Not great field position from Montreal, and we need the Stamps defense to step up yet again. He lets it bounce at the 24. And Alfred scoops it up and bam, at their own 13-yard line. What a disaster. 4-3, and then they got the penalty kick, and they go up 5-3. All right, now it should be done there, 13. Now it should be put away. All right, at the 14-yard line, rather. 14. Thank you for the hydration, Jules, there, hip-hop. Runs it through the middle to the 18, about 4 yards on the run. Thank you, hip-hop. I will take the donation. Thank you. Every time we get some donations, you'll hear a little bit of this. Appreciate that. Stay hydrated. Cheers, people. Cheers. Montreal's going to throw a pick. That'd be awesome. A pick for the L. Give them the big, ugly L, people. We're on the other side of the 3-minute warning. A 2, and that would be amazing. Takes the snap. Alexander's got time to pass. Get him! Possible holding. Rolling to the outside. They don't throw the flag. He gets away again. Going up top, and he's going to be 2 yards short. Has to go out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd and 2. Oh, now there's a flag down. In the secondary, I thought maybe there was a hold on the offensive line that they didn't call. But it might be downfield. Illegal contact. No way. Oh, he slips and flops down. No way. No. Illegal contact. Wow. That's rough. So, first down of the 28. And throws a quick slant off the hands, incomplete again. Philpott drops it. He would have had an 8 on that catch. He would have been tackled ahead for 8. But now it's 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Let's go. Stop him here. Come on, Stamps. Come on now. Man, 2 big drops by Tyson. That's shocking. 2nd and 10. They're 9 for 17. Let's get him. Let's get him. Rushing 4. He's got time. Pocket collapsing. Moving. Dumps it off to Tice. Gets to the outside. Gets the first down to the 39. Nobody there. Nobody on the outside. And it's just a check down and he gets 11. Sickening. At least 8 minutes of extra time. Sickening. They get some pressure. He maneuvers around the pocket, checks it down, and the extra wide field gets just enough for a first down. So crazy. They can't get to Alexander. He just extends the play and finds the open receiver. Doing it all season, doing it all day. 2:11 on the clock. Alouettes at their own 40. And little pitch, little shovel pass down low. And gets about 14. The Philpott coming through, moving the chains again. Back to back to back first downs. What is happening? Crush them. It might be a field goal victory for the Alouettes. Maltos Diaz might try to win this game with his legs. 8 likes to 65. Let's go. And we are covering the Argonauts and the Ticats after this. That game should be starting in about 35 minutes. 35 minutes. So I'll redirect you to that game after this. All right, at midfield, throws it down low to Sneed. Gets 1 to the 54 of the Stampeders. 2nd and 9 for the Alouettes. Webb on the stop. 3 minutes for a water break. 1 for each goal. 2 for the penalty. The game is tied. You missed it. You missed it, Giants fan. They stopped him on 3rd and inches at the 15-yard line. And then 1 play later, a touchdown for 15 yards. That was how the Stamps did it. Only rushing 3. Throws it over the middle. And he makes the grab. Ferdinand at the first down marker. Are you kidding me? They play coverage, only rush 3. Ferdinand sits in the zone coverage. Throws it low. Gets it. No. No contest. That's easily a catch. Goes down, first down. 10 yards. How come this game is not on TV? It is. It's on CBS Sports Network. All right, at the 45-yard line, almost in field position with $1:20 on the clock. Stamps need a stop. Runs it through the middle. Breaking the tackle. Tice first down to the 30. Taking down the 27-yard line. Chucking them. That is the darn near end of this one. And Calgary calling the timeouts. We got around a minute left. Around a minute left. The soccer game's on TV as well. Yes. Is the next game on TV? I'm not sure. It might be on CBS Sports Network after this. I don't recall. 1:11 on the clock. 1:11. No more timeouts for the Stamps. Tice, 123 yards to the ground, 43 through the air, and a touchdown. Dominating the Stamps. We got a 32-32 game. Ridiculous. All right, at the 27, first down, fakes the hand up, pressure, rolls to the outside, throwing it up top, hits his man wide open. Ferdinand again, and it's a touchdown, Alouettes with 1:04 on the clock. 38-32. Jay's loving it. Now it's -3.5. Wow. Yeah, didn't think they would get a touchdown. A field goal basically does it. But it's a touchdown. The Stamps in trouble. Unreal. That's not on CBS Sports Network. It's on the website. All right. Hopefully there's no issues with CFL Plus. And he shanks the extra point. Wide left. He shanks the extra point. If the Stamps can find a way in a minute 4 to get down the field to kick to get a touchdown, the extra point would win this game. Wow. Okay. So it's a 6-point lead by the Alouettes. You're getting pretty lucky there, Jay. Pretty lucky. But we need Adams to work his way down the field for a touchdown and extra point for a win. That'd be amazing. Nobody covering Ferdinand. Nobody. Complete insanity. Bonkers on top of bonkers. All right, people, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe button. Join the Rhino Nation. We do cover the most football on YouTube. The most out there with the UFL, CFL, college football, NFL. We cover so much. We'll mix in some tennis. We covered a lot of Wimbledon. We'll cover all the Colts games, primetime games, overseas games in the NFL. I got 37 to 40 games for the college football lined up. And then we also have some hockey. I got 52 to 55 Avalanche games lined up. Once they release the Nuggets schedule, I'll try to squeeze some of those games in. But I'll cover Avalanche and Nuggets and Knicks playoffs next year. So we'll do that. All right, kickoff. Bounces into the end zone, out of the back of the end zone. So it is not a ruse since it goes all the way out of the back of the end zone. It would have to be in the end zone and kneel down. So nice try, Maltos. Nice try. Doesn't get it. How they have 1 point? If they miss a field goal, they don't return it out. Or it goes into the end zone on a punt or whatnot, and they don't return it out. CFL, where the defense is optional. Right on. Playoffs. Yep. All right, so they're starting their own 40. Adams dumps it over the middle. One-handed grab by Mills. Works his way for a 12 out to the 52. First down and 57 seconds on the clock. Nicely done there by Mills. Loving it. There's a chance, people. The Stamps have a chance. 6-4. Oh, so France scored, and then England scores again at 6-4. Bang. Looking, Adams, nowhere to go. Swings it up top, hits his man, past midfield, and breaks another tackle. First down to the 47 with 41 seconds left. Keep it going, Stamps. Keep it going. The real match is tomorrow. The final. Was it Argentina and Spain? Pick 6 loading, Davon? Quite possible. He hasn't thrown an interception this year. Adams throwing it up top. Hits his man at the 33. And goes out of bounds at the 32. First down, Philpott. Boom. With 32 seconds left. The Stamps have a chance. This is getting wild. It is not yet game, set, match. Let's see some horsies in the chat. Keep them coming. Go, 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 go. All right, they're at the 32-yard line with 32 seconds left. Drops back to pass, looking. Throws it up top and incomplete, too high. So it'll be 2nd and 10 with 28 seconds on the clock. That's it. That's game. France loses. Done, done, and done. They need a touchdown. They can't get a field goal there, Bob. Let's win this. Come on, people. We need 5 more subs. So let me end the polls. Favorite season? Fall and spring wins. Football season doesn't win. Interesting. And 65% of you said the Owls. All right, here we go. 2nd and 10. Dumps it off over the middle. Deflected, incomplete. It's 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10 for the Stamps. Oh, man. With 22 seconds on the clock. They got a defensive push. They got the hands up, knocking that down. Ridiculous. Sort of a sidearm there by Adams. Got the hand up. Bow. Redunculous. Thank you, McMahon. All right, 3rd and 10. Here it comes down to this. Rushing 4. Adams throwing it down low. Hits his man at the 17. Foul ball. He loses it at the 10. Scooped up by the Alouettes, and it's over. Brooks had the first down, and he loses the football. Oh, man, he is not down. That ball is out, and it's over. He had the first down. Adams delivers a strike. Oh, wow. The Stamps were on the comeback. They had a chance to win the game. They were down. He makes a grab at the 17-yard line, Brooks. Gets hit, and then boom, that ball comes flying out ahead, and it's done. Game, set, match. And the Alouettes hang on for the win by 6. And the kneel down, and it's done and over. And Jay wins the money. You voted for football season? Me too. Me too. Was that Antonio Brown? 38-32 victory for the Alouettes. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. The Stamps had a freaking chance. All right, I'm going to redirect you guys on over to the Argonauts and Tiger Cat stream that I have set up. And I'll be back in like 15 minutes to get that going. The bet stands 5 for 5 in 2 days. Good stuff there, Jay. Good stuff. Man. Man, oh man. I'm glad the Stamps made it a game. They made it interesting, but they didn't deserve to win it again, just like last week. And they just crumble at the end. Again. When is the next Stamps game? Let me see. Next week they have the Blue Bombers on Friday night, July 24th, in Winnipeg. They better win that. So the Stamps drop to 2-4, and the Alouettes go to 5-1. Unbelievable. All right. Appreciate everybody. Thanks for the donations. Thanks for everything. I'm going to send you to my next stream. We are covering that in 15 minutes, so stick around. I'll send you there right now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to set it up, so I'll get that going in a few. Thanks a lot, Rhino Nation. You guys are awesome. The French lost the World Cup, but they can still win the Grey Cup. It's true. Awesome game. Awesome ending. That first quarter, that first half was such a disaster for the Stamps. All right, I'll be back in like 20 minutes, people. I'm setting up the stream for you guys right now. Stay put. The redirect coming right now. Right